Warning. The following program contains scenes which may offend some viewers. Others may experience mild discomfort, nagging backache, post-nasal drip, and delirium, followed by rapid heartbeat, swelling of the nose, throat, and abdomen, and loss of facial hair. Repeated viewing of this tape may result in the loss of one's bodily functions, redistribution of facial features, premature baldness, and a difficulty in forming simple sentences. So, if you're seriously considering a rewarding, challenging career as a lawn ornament, this is the show for you.
I don't even know what that means. I didn't know a stool could smell metallic. It's not anything I've ever heard. Yeah, it's just not something somebody says normally. All right, do me a favor. Shut the fuck up. Everybody, welcome to Grown Man Record Night. That's right. That's right. Another edition. Yet another edition. As per usual, Friday night, 11 p. East. Except for last week. It was a little earlier last week. Had to get up and have some stuff done to my house. And it's just me and stupid Jerry. Who doesn't really fucking count, let's be honest. Solo show experience. Coming right at you tonight. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Sure. I may throw the link out if anybody's got some records they want to come up and talk about briefly. I stress the brief part. What's up, Thump Finger? Bling's on. Sure. Got the bling on. The classic silver turntable. Bling on tonight. Shouts to Merv. And yeah, having a big old time here from my lonesome tonight. Crazy ass week in North Carolina. Oof. I got to tell you folks, it's been something else over here. Gonna get even crazier. Do have a little bit of stuff for Dig of the Week tonight. Got a chip chat sitting at my feet that I'm just already licking those fucking lips. So to speak, we got a little something. I got several somethings, and I'm gonna take a pick of what I'm glad can't nobody else have none of. How about that? Been getting way into the Flagman band. I don't know that.
Reginald Denny.
What up, AG? But yeah, I don't know what the fuck Fever's doing. I saw him briefly this morning, and then yeah, he had to dip or something. He must have been shooting or something. Jay's got a hockey tournament this weekend with his kid. Zonkman's going down to Noble Records, which I forgot about. So I was like, oh, he's coming. And I was like, Zonkman will be here. And then I forgot because I don't be remembering stuff. Is Chimney Rock far from you? Not terribly far. I mean, it's not like in my backyard, but I've been there. That's right at Lake Lure. That's where they shot Dirty Dancing. North Carolina's a mess. Western North Carolina's a mess. And well, I'll just go ahead and tell you. Those that don't know, I work in the television business, and I have been on the news side of things and have stepped away from that kind of stuff for the most part. What I will be going up into the belly of the beast for 3 days. I'm going to be shooting some human interest stuff, not day turn news stuff that'll be on the news that night, but some bigger like stories, kind of thing. Probably some. I said sappy, not sappy, but more. I'll be more heartfelt, like longer form story. But I'm gonna have to go up there in the fucking shit. Is my point. I'm not super excited about that, but it will be kind of something else to experience that firsthand. Crazy. Yeah, Aaron's from up that way. Still, people that still don't have power. Oh, I bet, dude. I mean, fuck. Some of those places won't have power for years, probably. That's crazy. It's crazy beef up there. But yeah, we'll be headed up in there and traveling. Yeah, I'll be. Yeah, I mean, and this is the shitty part because everything's so fucked up. So if we're talking Asheville, and I don't know that we are where I'm going, but I just used Asheville as kind of a bit, whatever. By the new way that the roads work, because I-40 doesn't work anymore, I looked and it's 3 hours from Winston-Salem. So add another 30 minutes to that. 3 hours and 30 minutes. We're not going to be able to stay the night because there's nowhere for that to happen. So I'm going to be coming and going for 3 days, like from Asheville and back, probably. It's going to be a situation. We're not going to worry about that tonight, though. We're not going to worry about that. It's a happy space. It's a fun place. Can't stay in Hickory. That's the exact thought I had, was what about a fucking Hickory or something? That should put us in prime position for, I don't know. That may be worth a conversation. Like 3 days of that eats up, because it eats up fucking half your day. More. It eats up your whole day. Like, it's 3 hours one-way travel. That's 6 hours travel. So if you're working an 8-hour day, wouldn't be. That's 2 hours to turn content. That's insane. I don't think that's going to be possible. We'll have to figure something. You want to stay at your mom's house? Yeah, let's do it. I'll be with the Pope. What up, old radios? Had a dream you bought some records, a place you dreamed about before. One record I remember buying was a 1968 album by Tomorrow. It's a weird dream, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had a dream last night. You guys want to get into some dreams? So, I don't know if you guys ever do this fucking like noise and shit when you sleep. Like you put on like a thing. I've really gotten into green noise, which is supposed to simulate nature and shit. It really sounds like trying to sleep on an airplane. That like kind of low rumble. It's almost kind of ambient and creepy in a way. But boy, it really does put you to sleep. It does work. I'm not lying about it. But one thing I've noticed, and I turned Sweet Tea onto this too, and she said the same fucking shit. Be dreaming like a motherfucker when you. I guess because you go into like a deeper sleep or whatever. That's how I know it really works. But I've been having some dreams. Some of them are just weird ass, like acid fuck crazy dreams. But other ones are like dreams I just don't want to have in general. But one last night, that kind of reminded me of Lost Boys with that "How's Your Maggots, Mike?" That scene. It was me and my mom, and we'd got Chinese food in a container. It was lo mein. When we opened it up, they were like either giant worms or like baby snakes instead of lo mein. I forgot to tell my mom about that. The freak. Mom hates it. But yeah, that's what I dreamed last night. Anybody else use that noise shit? Seriously, if you need a place to stay up there, let me know. Probably find somewhere. Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, I'll be with the Pope, so it'll be a little different. I mean, if it was just me, that'd be one thing. Station would probably be pretty weird. I don't know. I'll throw it out there. I would love to do that. I'd rather camp for 3 days than to fucking drive back and forth 3 hours one way. Goddamn, boy. I would much rather do that. Live in the woods, fucking sleep on the ground. I don't give a fuck. Compared to driving all that. Baby Snakes. Low Main Snakes, great band name. You're not wrong. That's not actually terrible, honestly. Not actually terrible. Maybe Airbnb's available. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it gets weird when you're doing a corporate thing because they have certain hotels and shit they work with and shit like that, and they get kind of lost in the weeds there. I don't know. I don't want to speculate. That's probably none of my business. That's above my pay. But in addition to all that bullshit, so continued work on the studio and the house here. The guys have been here all week. So I've got a new roof, I've got new windows, I've got 2 new doors, I've got all new vinyl siding. They're like still doing kind of that shit. It's been crazy. Lots of new stuff has been happening here. Looks like a completely different place on the outside. We'll work on the inside, baby steps, baby. You know what I'm saying? A little bit at a time. We're figuring it out. But yeah, it's lots of things are changing. I even did I get a urinal installed? I'm a bucket guy. I'm a bucket guy when it comes to that. I even went to fuck me up. Things are so crazy. I even went for an annual checkup. And I don't, when I say annual, you know, I don't go to the doctor very often. I go to this checkup. It sucks getting old, so the doctor's going to tell you some fucking shit, you know? But he tells me something weird, something I wasn't expecting. He said, Mike, you're not terribly bad off, but I'm going to need you to stop masturbating. I was like, well, that's a weird request. I was like, why do you say that? He's like, well, first of all, because I'm taking your blood pressure. Sorry, everybody. I don't mean to be so blue. I don't mean to be so blue with it. Sometimes that happens. Again, thanks everybody for joining us, Grown Men Record Night. A lot of fun hanging out with you guys. You know, some of these nights are nice. I mean, it's tough here, sitting here by myself, but it gives me an opportunity to focus on the homies in chat, get into a little conversation and shit like that, which it's tough to do when there's a fucking party going on here, which is what we want. We want the fucking party vibe. That's what Record Night's all about. Used to, like in the early days, it was almost impossible to keep up with chat, which is not great for your channel. But I mean, we'd had 6 motherfuckers over here. Everybody throwing down. There's like people passing, taking shots. There's fucking backwoods going around. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was tough to keep up with. Somebody asking what year did Led Zeppelin 2 come out. But anyway, so it's good to like do that every now and then, I say. And again, so I'm by myself, but I do have a little setup. We can try to bring some people on if somebody wants to show off a couple of records they picked up recently. I'm gonna drop that link here in just a little bit, and we'll see if it works. If it gives us trouble, fuck it. I'll just skip over it and I'll take over. Like, I won't spend a bunch of time on it or nothing. I have a tendency, especially when I'm a little that I'll like. I get into like figure it out mode. It's not a good place to be. because I'll spend all night doing it. In your dream, you misplace them and can't find them after you buy them. Oh, you're going to have to buy it, dude. You're going to have to buy that record. I'm the president of television. Cheers, everybody. That y'all hanging out. Yeah, so I don't have the tight camera. I don't have the cut camera. Because I'm saving that. I have to have that to try to get the StreamYard thing to work. Put a shot here in a little bit. Ate too much of an apple. All right, to push the tape in, and I didn't want you guys looking at my butt. Wet. What the fuck else was I going to talk about? Houseman. Oh yeah. Here's the other thing. We're just taking care of some housekeeping shit. Once I stick this little upper decky lip pillow in here. So I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you're into calendars and shit, but it is October. So what that means is over on Twitch, which is where we us for our content, twitch.tv, Roman Record Night. It is Scaretoberoween. So we've been watching, we watched our first, so we do Wednesday night movie every week in general, but in October, it's going to be, scary shit. We try to stick to like really cheesy, like generally kind of 80s-ish kind of vibes, some 80s slasher shit, shot on video shit, some stuff that's got a lot of like gore and also that's like enough to like laugh at and shit. I don't want to watch some suspense thriller where it's like actually thoughtful and you have to like clever. I don't want to do that. But here's the other thing. SOV horror last year was legendary. I got a couple of things in the hopper. Wednesday night we watched Hard Rock Zombies, which I've never seen before. I don't know that was SOV, but it was that was good. It was something, man. It was something. But yeah, we got some more stuff though. Are those bags filled with sheets cups? No. That's part of Dig of the Week, sort of. But yeah, what we're talking about? Oh yeah, Wednesday night. So we've been watching some stuff. I've kind of got the 4 movies sketched out that what I want to watch this month. But here's the other thing. Like I said, Jay's gone on that fucking hockey trip this weekend. So I'm pretty much set up right now to be chilling by myself tomorrow night. If none of the homies are, nobody in the fucking crew is streaming tomorrow night, I may jump on that fucking Twitch channel and bump off a little like Saturday night extra Scaretoberoween flag. Anybody down? I mean, a little hangout, little drinks, little light hors d'oeuvres. We'll keep it light. I'm thinking about it. Usually on Saturday. I think I'm messed up now. Generally try to stay off the airwaves on Saturday, unless I'm on somebody else's stream and I go ruin their channel. But no, yeah, I'm thinking about it. Maybe we'll do that. They want $800 for a copy of Tomorrow? No. They can keep Tomorrow yesterday for that shit. Fuck out of here. Sounds like a shrimp platter occasion. I've already bought my groceries. Speaking of groceries, there's old Corky. That boy can pull away the groceries now, let me tell you. Ain't you, Corky? Pull away the groceries, boy? That dude be munching. All right, let's see what else I got written down there. So, hey, stay tuned tomorrow night if you're not following the Twitch channel. Great opportunity to go over and drop a follow. We may go live, fucking while out and shit, and I start running my mouth when I shouldn't have. That's happened a few times. You don't get that over here on YouTube, you know what I mean? I'm pretty well behaved. Relatively together. I've got things sketched out in front of me. I know what I'm talking about. Part. A Saturday? Now hold that fucking phone. Hold that fucking phone, Jane. Not a terrible idea. A Saturday followed by a little film? Is that what we're saying? I think that might be what we're saying. That's not the worst idea you've had, Jane. Drawing a face on the end of your dick, that might be the worst. Whoa, 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 whoa. Limb coming in. I don't know why it says 1 month right there. It says 37 over here. Lim, thank you for the 37. You get that fucking pickle. Sub hype in the chat if you guys feel inclined. Oh, you a pickle? Are we double pickling? I knew this girl in college. We called her double pickle because just here for the pickle. Yeah, that's what's scribbled on the Grown Man Record Night restroom wall, man. That's what I read over there too. I'm just here for the pickle. Hope you're doing all right. Cheers across the U.S. That's what she said. Oh Lord, how did I burp up beanie weenies and I've not eaten beanie? A bona fide issue. You guys hear this week? Pink Floyd has sold. They're the next in line to sell all their rights to their music. $400 million to Sony. Cray cray. So what it is I guess they've been talking about it for a long time. Rights to the band's recordings, branding, and theatrical rights. Those songwriting rights remain in control of the member. That's like the new that's the new thing. When bands hit a certain stage in their career, just sell your shit off so that you get your fucking family taken care of. I guess I don't know. $400 million. Where my PPA homies at? Don't do that to me. I won't get back on track. Don't. Yeah, I hope they give some to Sid Barrett's family. Yeah. Seems low. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know how to put a price on that. That's like that's so imaginary kind of numbers to me that I wouldn't even know how to like really wrap my brain around that. Honestly, I mean, like that's a lot of copies of Tomorrow. That's true. I mean, how do you put a dollar amount on that? I don't know how you even begin to do that for a band that's spanned such a long time and still remains popular. There's still kids discovering Pink Floyd and going out and buying their fucking shit. Same as when I was in high school. All the stoners were like, dude, you ever heard fucking Dark Side of the Moon, The Wall? I mean, that's how it was when I was in high school. And it's still the same. Like the kid, she's 22 now, but like, you know, a lot of that music like that, you're still being rediscovered. But anyway, so I don't know how to put a dollar amount on that. Pretty fucking crazy though. Holy shit, it's Miss You. Speaking of not being able to put a dollar amount on. Doing all right, Miss You. They were a stop on your music to heavier music? Yeah. Band Miss You? Holy shit. Right out of the gate aggressive. Did I already do that shot? I did do that. Balls. Balls champ. You guys know about Animal Collective. 20th anniversary. I really dig Animal Collective. Weird ass band. They're not for everybody. Weird fucking band. 20th anniversary of Sung Tong's it's their 5th album, came out in 2004. And it's got Avery Terre, who I don't know, and Panda Bear. It's got Panda Bear on it. 20th anniversary. It's been pressed on color vinyl for the first time. I guess that means it's been pressed on vinyl for the first time. Which, that's why I kind of added it to the things to talk about. This is before, like, I really came in on Strawberry Jam, which is like 2007. That's the album I know the best. But I dig all their stuff, even though it's trippy, it's out there. It's, if you're not careful, it has the potential to clear a room if you're in the wrong room. But maybe then again, you're in the wrong room to begin with. But yeah. Good time business. Stay tank. Know about it. Dog. Bad head. Dog. Hop. 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 Buggy pups. Pups. Grade A dog neck. Oh, you working that neck? Ah. Oh. Neck worker. Taco Bell. Thank you. I feel like them beefy 5 layers. I'll get you 2 of them. To warm up the car, if you can get it cranked. To warm up the car. All right, what were we doing? Oh yeah, record albums. But yeah, this apparently this has not been available on vinyl. So 20th anniversary, pretty fucking cool, man. Go check it out. Books, check them out. From stars and cars to electric guitars. Now let's get real for a second. A lot of hype around this band, which is really interesting to see and hear. It happened over the last several years to where it's become one of those things where people like talk about this band, you almost think they're kind of a poser kind of thing. I've heard that from people and I'm like, that's fucking stupid. First of all, brand new album from Blood Incantation, and it's not often we would talk about a band like this on this program, because trust me, I loved my fucking death metal and the most brutal shit I could get my hands on, like in the 90s, like that. And maybe if I'm pissed off or like, I don't know, I just really want to, there's times where I really want to hear something just brutally heavy. It's not often now, surprisingly. But Blood Incantation is a unique band because they have some of that really stellar death metal kind of vibes to it, but then they go into these like really heavy synth passages and stuff. And on this new record, that's what really stands out to me. Absolute Elsewhere is the name of this. But the synth passages and the progressive rock portions of this album really set it apart and make it something. Get off my pedal board, son. Tink. Lay down. Stomping on my pedals, man. Getting her and my switches. But yeah, I really enjoyed listening to that today. I never listened to shit like this. And I had a really good time checking out this record. And again, the synth stuff is, I mean, it rivals like, it's like 70s, like analog synth sounding kind of stuff. Tangerine Dream kind of stuff. And they do it well. It's not just a metal band that throws in a synthesizer as an interlude or an intro or something like that, which used to happen all the fucking time. You guys know that. Every metal band had these long, drawn out intros and shit. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like some really good synth work. Tank! Go warm up the car. Beep, beep. Who got the keys? Yeah, but check that out. If you dig heavy shit at all, it's worth. Give it a Bandcamp. Give it a little Bandcamp listen. It's worth it, man. I'm telling you. I wouldn't steer you wrong, brother. Look at that. I was gonna play one of the old ones tonight and I forgot. This actually came out in September. Chubby and the Gang had a new record come out. And then there was Chubby and the Gang was the name of the album. Here's something I didn't know. Chubby and the Gang is really like one dude. And this one dude like brings in like a gang of different musicians, kind of a rotating core of musicians, and puts together that shit. I had no idea. But see what it says about this one here. I mean, I know it's London shit, blending hardcore punk with the most infectious elements of 70s rock and roll and doo-wop. Okay, sure. But I jammed a little bit of this today. Not a ton of it, but it was good stuff, and I like their other records. So yeah, I completely missed a new Chubby and the Gang record. Yeah, that slipped through the radar. I don't know why that didn't pop up. It either popped up and it was one of those weeks where I was kind of in a hurry or like just wasn't feeling it or like I was stressed out at work or some shit, because I make these rundowns at work. Thought they were punk. Yeah, it's just straight up punk rock to me. I don't know why they put all those fucking labels and descriptors and shit. It's just fucking punk rock. Getting those too fast. Take it easy. This is probably, I think I learned about these guys through, it was either Whores or Cherubs, and was looking for stuff that was kind of similar, and stumbled on this band that's actually been around for a good bit. This is another cool cover. This is a night of fucking stellar album covers. If you haven't noticed, the covers that I've shown tonight have been phenomenal. I mean, aesthetically, the covers have been phenomenal. This one, no different. Look at that. Holy shit. This is Drug Church, which, fantastic name for a band. Anybody fuck with Drug Church at all? This is on Pure Noise Records. It's an American post-hardcore band from Albany. They've released 4 albums and a bunch of EPs and shit. But it's got like hardcore elements, kind of grungy elements, and like a post-punk, post-hardcore kind of thing. I'm surprised that in the description you don't get any like noise rock drops in there, because I would definitely put them in a little bit of a noise rock. I mean, in the way that you would put Whores or Cherubs kind of in there. Maybe not as much feedback and shit like that. Drug Church, definitely check them out. For me, this was the one of the week. If you're gonna listen to one record, I'll talk about this. Well, I don't know. Listen to all of them, fuck. But nah, this shit's good, man. If you like some down and dirty business, that's good stuff, man. This one, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a wild card on this one. This has got to be a wild card, and I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the only reason. Well, I really wanted an excuse to show this record purely on the cover. Purely on the cover, because this is the cover of the fucking year, in my opinion. I saw this and I was like, holy shit. I'm bricked up looking at this fucking cover here. The new sound from George D. Greep. Never heard the name. Apparently this guy was in a band, he's an English cat, a band called Black Midi maybe or whatever. I don't even know how to describe this music at all. This is what it says. George D's debut solo album boasts a brand new, high-quality, all-embracing alternative pop fun walking the line between ridiculous and brilliant with a Teflon covered a plume. It's apparently they recorded a bunch of it in Brazil and shit. But I don't know how to describe it. Some of the tracks were just like, they're kind of weird and bouncy poppy, but the lyrics are bonkers. And then like there was another track where it was just like musicianship out the fucking wazoo, like incredible musicianship stuff. Really, really cool. Like the camera pulled back from the last cover. Yeah, that's a pretty, yeah. You're messed up, aren't you? Nate's messed up. Sounds like somebody's messed up. Here's something else. We teased this when this got announced because I'm a fan of the band. Godspeed You Black Emperor. And this, no title as of 13 February 2024, 28,340 dead. Which is a political statement. I think it's got something to do with like Palestine and shit like that. We're not going to get into all that. I don't want to see any fucking horseshit in the knock it off. I'm preemptively saying, knock it off. What up, Malia? Hell yeah, how you doing, Malia? But Godspeed You Black Emperor, the crazy fucking band. Another band that if you're not careful will clear a room. For sure. Lots of Nate is in the Church of Drugs. That's fun. But yeah, really interesting band. They do lots of fucking crazy shit. And the new record, no different. Passages of, soundscapey, noisy kind of stuff, followed by some really beautiful music. So, Godspeed You Black Emperor, new record dropped today. Books, check them out. Stuff. And finally, a little more down the middle for the final thing. I should have saved something for them. This is pretty fucking cool though. I didn't know this was coming out. Jimi Hendrix Electric Lady Studios, a Jimi Hendrix Vision. So this is like, God, it's got tons of stuff on here. The latest in-depth project from Experience Hendrix, encompassing 5 LPs, 1 Blu-ray of previously unreleased music. This is right after they built that recording studio. This is tracks. It's 39 tracks, 38 of them previously unreleased, that were recorded by the New Look Experience, which had Billy Cox on bass, Mitch Mitchell on drums. June through August of 1970, right before the death. But the Blu-ray's got a bunch of 5.1 shit on it. I mean, it's crazy. It's gonna be, I don't know what this is coming in at, but it's gotta be a fucking crazy pricey box. Something official as fuck like that, you gotta think that's gonna be crazy. Y'all goofing on? Front of my hair. AG summoned Malia when he said Metal Church. Yeah, it's funny because when you said Metal Church earlier, I was talking about Drug Church, and you said Metal Church. I immediately thought of Malia. That's funny you said that. 120? I mean, in today's age, sure. I mean, that's that seems about right. Not crazy. If you'd have said this was $349.95, I got a fucking problem with that. But $1.20, sure. Get it on Merch Bar on sale for $96. There you go. Boom. That's a lot of steakums, though. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of fucking. Or not enough. Gonna get into what we played. I'm gonna grab a brewski. You guys take a moment to adjust your balls. Mission. Ow. Never know the when you going to get invited to. Oh, you're always welcome, Aaliyah. Jesus Christ, get your here. Do it up right down here now. Woof. Bart. You know what? One thing sucks about. Oh, there's one right there. Actually, I was gonna say something that sucks about not being a smoker is you never have a Bic handy to like pop a top of a beer. There's literally one sitting there. Never mind. 250,000 banana bucks. No, that's the takeover. That's the takeover amount. What were we doing? Oh yeah, what we played. Jesus Christ. Terrible. Come down the spring and host? Oh, yeah, bring it on. Awesome. Hell yeah. Anybody's welcome unless you're an absolute psychopath. Well, we'll talk. Any artist. Cool. Started off tonight. You know what I realized we did tonight? I didn't mean to do this other than the fact that kind of the new thing we do start with a jazz record every night. But I kind of inadvertently followed the old grown man record night path of starting with like jazz, going into some funk and stuff like that, and then it progressively got kind of heavier and heavier into the evening. With a couple of exceptions, we kind of did that. We kind of followed that same progression that we did. That's what the original record night model was. We started out with some Sun Ra, his Magical Science Orchestra. I don't remember when this album's from. Obviously, I don't have a bunch of Sun Ra stuff. That's different. I thought it would match my outfit. Nope, I don't see a. Nope. Right in there. Anyway, killer record. Hadn't pulled this one out in a little while. Again, I don't have the cut camera to do the records because I am going to drop a link in the chat here in a little bit. He wants to come up and show some records or something. Cool. We can make it work. If it fucks up, then got me. Then that's what it is. Here Lies Man, Rod Neasy, Jam, Ritual, Divination. This is I want to say the third record that they did. I've got the first two as well, and the first two are so phenomenal that I find myself skipping over this one a lot, which is a shame because it's equally as good. I think it's been around long enough. It's on some nice blue vinyl there. I think it's been enough time to where I think the first three kind of do their own thing. The next one, I mean, I don't have the next one, but it's good too. Like, this is Herbie Mann's son. Now, who is it? Son, is it? I always say Herbie Mann because it's Here Lies Man, but may not be. Just ordered that? Hell yeah, Nate. I got a story a little bit later about watching somebody stream and ordering a record. No, I wasn't watching a stream. What was I doing? Oh yeah, drugs. But we'll get to that here in a little bit. Herbert Manson? No. Who's in the? Somebody look it up. This is Fred wanted some meters. I didn't have any meters on vinyl, but I pulled out Booty People. Who's? I feel ashamed about. But it's a substance abuse problem, brother. Where's your empathy? Name that movie. It's a substance abuse problem, brother. Where's your empathy? Who knows what movie that? This is, I don't know fuck all about this band. 1977, a little later than I thought, because this is funky as shit. And really doesn't have, you would think if a funk record comes out in 77, it's going to have quite a bit of some disco elements to it. And it's, I didn't really get any disco vibes from that record at all. At all. Herbert Goiter? All right. You guys are no help. I wanted to hear some Flipper. Cameraman gave me this one. I can't remember what it's called. What's the name of this record? I should just fucking read it. Hold on. Got this and then realized that I would like it more than he did. I had generic Flipper. God, what's the name of this record? So I can't. That part of the spine is kind of scratched out. After generic Flipper. For the music now is turn. Anyway, I really dig it. Looks. Prowler cashing some banana bucks. Wanted to hear some Primus, and the only thing I have on vinyl from Primus, which is kind of crazy, I've got a bunch on CD, but Frizzle Fry. This is back. Some of you old heads will know the 2012 or 2013 or something like that. Target had this. No, it was Best Buy. Best Buy had this crazy sale, and they had marked down. They just really started carrying records online and stuff. They had a few in store, but they had a full-ass online section, and they had this monster sale, and I picked up several records. This is one of the ones, I think I paid like fucking $6 for this. It was like $6 to $9, somewhere in there. It wasn't double digits. 100% wasn't double digits. And nice reissue of Frizzle Fry. I also got a Hank 4 record. I got a No Effects record. But they were all like super duper cheap. Super duper cheap. But yeah. Cool. You got that too? In Sound from Way Out? No, I didn't get that. It's funny because I got the Beastie Boys queued up over there because I thought we were going to need another one to cushion for the show. But anyway, this was a Brother of the 4x4. Yeah, this is the Hank 3 record I got. This was a dig of the week from last week. Pallbearers, Forgotten Days, 2020. I thought this came out earlier than that. I guess it was 2020. But this is an OG Swamp Green with yellow splash. Color variant, bruh. Pretty cool. And I picked it up used. I've slept on this for a long time. Pallbearers, what a fantastic modern doom band they are. The thickest of riffs, man. They write the hell out of a fucking doom riff and actually have some really nice singing over the top. Because so often bands can write the songs with the great riffs and sing in it. A little bit to be desired. Sometimes it leaves a lot to be. But Pallbearer does it really. That's some very, I hate to say pretty singing. That's some pretty singing. I mean, it's just a real nice melodic. I guess melodic's the better, more less pussy way to put that, right? Like it's a nice melodic singing over some just thunderous riffs, which is refreshing. Very, very doomy, very contemplative, like sit and think about shit. Noise gates cutting the voice out. Holy shit, cut it off. I'm right up on it too. That I'll leave it open the whole fucking time. You'll hear me everywhere. That and this, let's see if I can pull this up real quick. That didn't fix it? Oh no. Give me a second. There we go. Sometimes my microphone does this weird shit. Dial function, output volume, gain on the mic. That's the problem right there. It defaults to some fucking weird shit, and I have to like turn it back up. It's crazy. Whoosh. The crickets outside. Yeah, I got the windows open. I don't have any AC in my house right now. This is just like, I got a little bit of a fan over there. And the windows are open. I haven't been able to chill with the windows open, so I've been living just like windows open. It's cool, like when I go to sleep at night, man. It sounds like this. It sounds like you're sleeping outside. It sounds like you're camping. It's fucking dope, actually. Ban Aaron. Let's get him out of here. What are we doing? Shane cashing some banana bucks to hear some Om and Vedic songs. My favorite Om record, and holy shit, that's another Doom absolute classic. But it's a special record, man. Om they do some special shit. It's there's some riffs on there that are just as good as any fucking riff. Like, I mean. But also some passages, lots of passages, very Middle Eastern, kind of vibey, stoned out there kind of stuff. And they do it, it's like, they say when they do these religious themed records and stuff that it's not tongue in cheek. They're not making fun. They're not, it's like, it's real, it's a real like experience for them to like make those kind of records and bring marijuana into the mix. But, you know, a lot of people use marijuana for like a spiritual, you know, events, experiences in their life. So, sure. But, yeah, it's a record night classic. Weed, bruh. And then finally, man, I just had something stuck in my craw. Woo! What just happened? Miss You gifting a sub to Malia. Thank you so much, Miss You. Malia, enjoy the emotes and the lack of ads. I can't control that. Actually, I can't control that, but to an extent. But you get that yodeling pickle. Thank you so much. The yodeling pickle. Thank you so much. It's very sweet of you. Deep Purple's End Rock. My favorite Deep Purple record. My favorite Deep Purple record. We heard side A, which I said because this may be, dude, I'm gonna be honest. I might take Deep Purple over Zeppelin for like 70s like hard rock bands. Is that weird? That's tough. That's tough. But I like them so much though. And this is my favorite record, and it's got my favorite song on it, Child in Time. And I focus on that song so much that I forget that so many of these other tracks are so incredible. But Child in Time is special to me because I don't think I could officially say that. Did that pop into my head and I just said it out loud? Yeah, I did. But I think, overall Zeppelin's probably, it's got to be. I don't think I could do that. But maybe just right now. Right now, maybe it's just tickling the feathers a little bit differently at the moment. But I've always loved this record, and I love that song. And the way I love this song, because I didn't grow up on this record. I know this record, or I know Child and Tom for this really weird situation. So me and my mom, we both really, really liked the movie Twister, the original Twister. And so we're watching the movie Twister, and there's a scene in the end where they're going to chase the tornado. It's a big wide shot going over hills like this. And in Dusty Philip Seymour Hoffman in his vehicle, he cranks up the stereo, and it's that fucking guitar solo in Child of Time. You know, and I just started playing guitar when that came out. I'd been playing guitar a couple of years, and I was all about everything guitar and music and shit like that. And I heard that, and I'm like, oh my God, what is that? And my mom didn't know. And like, for the longest time, this is pre-internet, really, I didn't know what that was. And me and Steve used to sit in 2 cubicles beside each other. And I was like, man, there's this song. I don't know what it is. And I was trying to describe it. And I said, it's got this really like, I remember telling him, it's got this like bolero thing. Bump, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, bump. And he was like, it sounds like, and he played a couple of things. And I'm like, no, that's not it. I was like, and I think I said it again. Like, like bolero, like, bum, 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 And he was like, oh, I bet that's Child and Tom. And he played it. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. But it gets to that part. And I stood up. And I was like, oh my God, that's it. That's it. That's it. And I'd been looking for the song for like fucking ever. And then I found what album it was on. And it's funny because it says up here, priced fair for $4.75, and I bought it used. Goddamn, I don't know how many years later, for $4.99 at a record store. You believe that? That record would be goddamn $25 probably nowadays. But anyway, but yeah. Oh, that was the last one we played. Boom. I should fire up some marbles. Don't let me forget to do Dig of the Week.
Original Denny.
Eric is in a bad way because of the hurricane. Is he really? I didn't hear that. Oh, this mouse is driving me crazy. Yeah, I'll be up in the middle of that shit next week, man. Filming. I'm looking forward to seeing it firsthand, but I know what that entails. It's gonna suck. Whoa, we got a nice little deal here. Hold on. God, if it was a snake right in front of me, I would have missed it. Exclamation point play in the chat, please. According to his Insta? That's fucking tough, dude. I gotta reach out to the homie. I didn't think he... Can't spell play. I'm gonna pour a shot for this. Anybody else doing a shot?
Want someone to put my party liquor down there now?
Don't you touch that sumbitchin' boat. We'll do a shot? Yeah, miss you. I'll wait on you. I'll be waiting on that ass. I'll be waiting on that ass. Hey, I'll drop the. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. If anybody wants to show some records, we can try it. We can try it. Get in, get a good spot, folks. Exclamation point play. Whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube, it still counts. Sure. You're going away too, fat boy. Fat boy. All right, cheers, miss you. Cheers, everybody else. Appreciate you guys. All right, let's run this bitch. Run it. Rick, run it. Skinny Artist holds the track record at 139. Can she repeat? Look at this thing. What is going on here? This is just crazy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not the first butthole misuse's gone down, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know what that means. Whoa. Way down here, Scotty. Lim was down here as well, I think. Oh, whoa. There's the ghost. And there comes Carl. Or that's... Is that the ghost? Or is that current play? Scotty, what'd you change your profile picture to? I can't read the chat because I'm stupid. Floppy disk metal part 1, nice. Got a little run. I mean, you got a little run working, Scotty. I'm not gonna lie. This is a nice little run, but here's where the rubber meets that fucking road. It's time to get serious. Oh no. Oh, he gets. Oh no, he went backwards. Aaron Griffin rushed in there because somebody thought they said free hot dogs. Here comes Carl. Moseying along, up. Both get held up a little bit toward the end of the Pegasaurus Rex there. This is going to be tight. Oh, Scotty takes the other way. Scotty takes the other way. Should have went the other way, Scott. It's okay. It's okay. You'll know next time, bud. You'll know next time, bud. Looks like Carl took the right line there. But is it a track record? That's what we got to know. Winner, chicken dinner. I bought a jar of mushroom gravy earlier. I've really had mushroom gravy stuck in my craw this week. I want to dip everything in mushroom gravy. 3-velope, 157, not a track record. Wow, it's actually way farther off than I thought it was going to be. So Skinny Artist still holds the track record, but Carl and Scott putting in a nice little show for us tonight. I mean, they're really getting in there and roughing it up. Don't get it wrong. They're roughing it up. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure what that means. All right, let's get in a little dig of the week action. At least I'm doing things in the right order this time. I don't have a lot of crazy stuff for dig of the week. But I do have some cool stuff. I'll just throw this out there because some people give a fuck. But I do have one record to talk about that I ordered. I was so fucked up. I was so fucked up. I got a bag of VHS from my mom's house, and it's got a lot of cool stuff on it, like stuff we recorded off of TV. Which is, I was so good at dubbing out the commercials. I wish nowadays it all had the commercials in it. You know what I mean? But Can't Buy Me Love and Star Trek 4 on a tape. That's quality. I'm gonna bust through these. Mary Poppins and Cape Fear. All right. Star Trek 3. I may have recorded some Playboy channel on that at some point. That sounds familiar. Okay, two out of 3 is good here. Splash, which I don't own on anything, and I love Splash so much. First Night, that's not my jam. And Two of a Kind, the John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John. I fucking love that movie. Oh, do I love that movie. And I've got the soundtrack. So I've got Two of a Kind on VHS. What else is this? Hey, it's some Casper cartoons. It's one of those cartoon classics. 1987 New Age, the cartoon classics. Casper cartoons. I fuck with them. They're not my favorite cartoons. This is a tape about a metal detector that my mom owns. I shouldn't have brought that over. Here's a movie, For the Love of the Game. Any baseball fans ever seen For the Love of a Game? This is actually a sealed copy from Movie Gallery. I mean, that's official fucking sealed. Which is not, that doesn't mean it's fucking nothing. But here's the real one. This was one of my dad's favorite movies, and I remember either me or my mom buying it for him or whatever, like way back in the day. And he eventually had it on Blu-ray or DVD or something, but it's Vanishing Point. Have you guys ever seen Vanishing Point? Vanishing Point is such a fucking killer movie. It's got a Smokey and the Bandit vibe. It's a guy like racing across it's got a Cannonball Run, a Smokey and the Bandit. Like, this dude's like racing from the law, and he's got this blind DJ that's like giving him instructions and sort of kind of code over the airways. And the dude's just like eating speed left and right to continue this journey. I'm trying to look at what year this is. God damn, I got readers on and I cannot fucking tell. 1971. But if you've never seen Vanishing Point, dude, it is such a killer movie. And I don't know if you can stream that anywhere. Maybe it's on YouTube or something like that. But if you've never seen Vanishing Point, man, go find it. It's really fucking good. If you like those kind of movies, man, it's not one many people talk about. For sure. All right. Let's do this. So one night, it was, I think I was here by myself. So it would have been like a late Saturday night, a couple of Saturday nights ago. And me and Jay were over here watching football, listening to records, shit like that. And then Jay goes home, and I start, maybe there's a game or something on, and I'm mumble fucking through my phone and stumble across a post, and I was like, oh man, I gotta buy that. And I bought it, and I kind of don't remember doing that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of don't remember doing that. But we're gonna check it out together. Books. Check them out. Books. Oh, I've got nobody here to cut except me. That's not ideal. The trick's just to pull it towards you the best you can. So if you get a point in here, that's how you open a box. Get it wedged in there and then bring it right toward your midsection. Got to get it off the top. That's definitely not ideal. Corky, can you grab one of those Ace bandages? This is something else. Right towards you. Right towards you. Okay. When I saw the post, it said there's only 2 left of this record. And it's something I already want. I wanted it anyway. But then when I saw there was 2 left, I was like, oh man, don't be a fucking schmuck. Go buy it. Especially since it's from our homie, Ryan Kidd. Dead in Memphis. Kennedy is on Fox News now. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I picked up Ryan Kidd's record, Dead in Memphis. I got the last one and I really dug it. Oh, look at the back of that. The first one was just in a profile jacket and shit. But this is a straight up fucking album. 40 out of 200 it says. This is a full there's a B-side and a human B-side. Dude, it's got Dr. October on it too. And Marky Ramone. Hell yeah. Human B-side records. Maybe he'll put up my Grandpa Hamburger record. If he's gonna keep this label going. But yeah, I had to fucking pick it up. I really dug the last record. Like, I mean, yeah, I want to support a friend and shit, but like it's also a good record. Like, just good, like, yeah, it's punk rock, but it's like a rock and roll record. Yeah, Marquis Ramone. No, Marquis Ramone, sorry. Did I get the splatter of the black? That was one of the only things left. Let's see. I don't know how to work records, apparently. Black is the ace of spades. Black vinyl. Yeah, it's got some inners and shit. Let's check it out. Let's check out the inside stuff. Oh, that's cool. We got a sticker. The fuck is this? I need to just go get like actual glasses. It's got I'm gonna have to stand up for this. Or at least lean in. It's got a sticker. And this looks like a this is like a trading card. It's in like a baseball card, like protector thing. It's a card of the kid. It looks like his like badge for work or something, but on the back it says, I ain't going to no French Quarter. I ain't gonna die where Chilton should have. I'm living down where the water gets muddy. Throw me in the river like old Jeff Buckley. Dead in Memphis. I'm sick city. That ain't no bluff. I'm checking out cause the living's too tough. When I'm through, throw me in the graveyard, rocking next to Isaac and Jay Reatard. Dead in Memphis. Oh, man. That a boy. That a boy. Some good stuff. I can't wait to put that on and check it out. We're going to listen to this after the show for sure. Back over on Twitch. It's a prime opportunity. I don't like to be a fucking hand job about stuff, but we're all sitting here hanging out and having a good time. Maybe hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, it's a great opportunity, man. Don't miss when we go live and shit and do this again. We'll all get together, have a good time. Don't cost you nothing. Hit that fucking button. Well, you hate me? You don't like my cologne? I can switch. I'm a big cool water guy. No, I'm not a cool water guy. I was a safari guy. Ralph Lauren Safari. That shit smells strong, but I loved it. I was a polo guy, but the safari I liked even better. I think I should become the like really drenched in Drakkar Noir guy. That'd be kind of fun. Drenched in the Drakkar.com. All right, let's, oh fuck, I meant to put this in the record. Hold up. You guys can chill for a minute while I do this. Because I don't want to lose this cool stuff that came with it. But I don't want to block that picture. That's cool. That's like a baseball card, like protective sleeve and that. Dope. I should have put that the other way, but I'm stupid. Yeah, man. Hope it sells a bazillion copies, Ryan Kidd. Good on you. Thanks for making rock and roll music. Kind of love Avon Musk. Oh, you talking about Jovan Musk or Avon? Jovan was my fucking dad's jam. I like Old Spice too. I love Old Spice. Old Spice smells like a fucking man. So does Jovan Musk. You switch it up with the seasons? Sure. Sure. Avon? I don't know about that. I was a big CKB guy. CK1. Actually, I think I love CK1. CK1 smells like citrus. I loved it. I loved it. All right, we'll take a quick commercial break. We had a Soda Speak Chip Chat. I got to pick a soda. I'll pick a soda. Sure. And I already got the chip down here. So we're Sorry, why is the mic muted? God damn it. You guys doing good? I'm doing good. We're going to come back with Soda Speak and Chip Chat. I'm going to get something. Maybe we'll do a shot before. Doing good? Doing good. Grown Man Record ought to be back in a minute. Stick around.
This is God's country, the place Gottlieb Heilemann chose to brew Old Style. Heilemann's Old Style is brewed with sparkling, pure Wisconsin spring water, virgin water that flows from deep beneath the ground. Brewed in an old world way called kreuzening, the most natural way to brew beer and the most expensive. Try Old Style, pure brewed in God's country, and taste the difference kreuzening makes.
Welcome to the world of terror. When I'm not busy embalming bodies, which isn't often, I like to relax with some good family reading. Let me introduce you to my personal library of Fangoria, the leader in horror entertainment. What a fascinatingly hideous cover of Freddy Krueger. And devilishly candid reviews of the latest horror videos, and gloriously bloody color photos from the newest Friday the 13th. They're all here in Fangoria. Can I persuade you to subscribe?
This is Fango editor Tony Tupone asking you to enter the world of Fangoria. Only $12.49 for a special 6-month video subscription. Send check or money order to Fangoria Magazine, 475 Park Avenue South, New York, 10016.
Customer! Oh, let the dead bodies wait.
Simple, easy, basic. Add a little push and pull. Windmill or the spin maneuver. Or the figure 8 move. We got what we call the roll.
Devil stick.
Accept no imitation.
What it is, kid. The original Harvey Freeman Devil Sticks by Panax Consumer Products.
Trick or treat! Darn, I knew I should have worn a costume. Yo, Bo Peep, what you got in your bag?
Introducing Roy Rogers' Big Chicken Deal. 2 plump and juicy pieces of fried chicken, hot, crisp fries, and a fresh baked biscuit. Roy Rogers' Big Chicken Deal, just $1.99.
Don't you even think about it.
Man, I thought I was gonna have to. I thought I was gonna have to run the period video, but I got up and got it done really quickly. I have to tell you, I'm a little surprised. I thought we were gonna have to. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. All right. What are we doing? So to speak. Man, this is a soda. I'm telling you, like
Soda stuff.
early on when you were thinking about like a craft soda. Let me just get out of here. Hold up a second. I want to try something here. I made it work. God, I'm so fucking smart. Sometimes it's just, it's hard, it's tough to be this smart sometimes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll keep it a fucking buck. It's actually tough work sometimes. But this, it always resets the colors, so take a second here. Sure, that'll work. Yep, sure. All right, get off it. Sure. All right, sure. Even though that's super bright and that's not. Do I have to make this one super bright to match this? Is that what I have to do? So, like I was saying, what the fuck is wrong with this? Oh, that's what's wrong with this. Oh my God. Bright City. Back in the day when you talked about fucking craft sodas and shit, there was a couple of brands that came to mind, but there wasn't like, you couldn't go into like bottle shops that had tons of like cool, like unique sodas and stuff like that. It was rare. I mean, maybe in your town it was. Maybe you grew up in fucking, I don't know, Aspen or fucking LA or something. But anyway, it's around here. That's not something I heard of until 30 years later. But one of the first like craft sodas I ever heard of was Jones Soda. And this, my mom found a stash of some sodas recently, and she donated them to the program. And this is a Jones cane sugar berry lemonade soda. We've done some Jones here before, but it's been a while. It's been a long time, man. Long time. See if it's got any other information on here. Oh, I didn't notice it. Check this out. The graphic on there, it's a roller skater. It's an extreme quad roller skater right there. That's pretty cool. Real labels, REEL. So I guess that's a real shot. Independent since '96. Oh, here's a little description. Sure. Ever wonder what the story is behind the photo on a Jones label? Well, this bottle has a fun surprise. Scan the QR code. Oh, give me a break. I'm not scanning a fucking QR code. You lost me. I'm sorry. A classic soda like this, and you're telling me to scan a QR code? Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Turkey dinner, Jones? I think we did that. We did a cotton candy. We've definitely done some, but they were like the rolling standard. Let's give it a shot there. And then after I take a good, like, long, hard pull off of it, that's what she said, I'm gonna take a shot of vodka and chase it with it and see what it works as a chaser. That's what I said. Berry lemonade. Whew. It's a clean soda. It's nice and bright. Well, it's really bright. And it is lemonade. That's the first thing I immediately think of when I taste this soda is sweet tart. It tastes exactly like a sweet tart. And then the back end, it's like really lemonade-y. I mean, it's not really for me. I know in my heart of hearts this is a great soda. It's a great soda. But it's not going to be one of my favorites. That's too sour for me. And I love sour, but I like sour. You pour in a shot, don't fuck around, Miss You. I swear to G. Is that the number? I don't want to blow them up. I don't think I want to blow them up. I respect what they're doing. That's like, for instance, my mom doesn't like mashed potatoes. But is she gonna, somebody makes the dopest mashed potatoes, you open a mashed potato restaurant, you're gonna go in there and be like, yeah, you suck. Mashed potatoes suck. You're like, no, I just don't like mashed potatoes. You know what I mean? And I just don't like, I like eating lemons and limes and stuff by themselves with salt, which is why I have no enamel on my teeth. Sure. But I don't like it in like candies, and I do like a lemonade, but a really tart lemonade I have trouble with. So admittedly, this is probably not going to be for me right off the rip. But it's a good clean. You can tell it's cane sugar. It's well put together. It's not, But anyway, let's see how it works as a chaser. Cheers, everybody. That's pretty good. Actually, it works better as a chaser. It tones a lot of that tartness down, at least in that swig. Maybe I just had a different little experience. Maybe the first one just really caught me off guard because of how tart it was. It's possible. It's possible that's what happened. But nevertheless, it's a good soda. It's not going to be my go-to reach for sure. But, if you're a lemonade guy, and it sucks for me to say because I am a lemonade guy, but some of them are just not my bag. Give it a shot. I'll try to get on the back. Hold up. It's way better. I think it was that first sip. I think the first sip really caught me off guard. Once my palate got kind of used to that yang right there, I think it stopped. It's good. It's better now. Wouldn't be my go-to, wouldn't be my reach for, but good. Keep that one away from the boss man. That's a deep dive fucking record night reference right there, Scotty. That's good work out of you, brother. Yeah, boss man would, if he had anything that had blue number 5 in it, he would have seizures. But you had to fucking, you got to know your fucking shit. You got to know your fucking shit. All right, let's get in a little chip chat. What are we doing? That's hilarious. That's a true statement, though. Is that hot?
Potato chips, how my mouth does do. Potato chips, how my mouth does do.
Excesso calorious. Excesso. There's a lot of stuff on the chip, is what you're saying. Those are thick.
Papas.
Look at that.
Es delicioso.
Ah! Sting City. Good Lord. Good Lord. All right, we're back with a little chip chat. Now, I have to tell you, like, this one really surprised me. I've had it in the hopper for a couple of minutes. And it surprised me in the fact that, why don't we just do a little squeeze? You want to do a little squeeze? Let's hang out with a little squeeze action, shall we? Sure. I saw this and I'm like, oh, yo, here's a new Dorito, right? And then I realized, like, that sounds familiar, though. And I'm, like, panicking, like, looking through. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy it. Here's the crux of the situation. I was talking to Sweet Tea about this today. The chip sheet is now so large. Call to hanger, Sarge. The chip sheet is so large that you can't open it on a mobile device. There was the rest of it. Sorry. So, looking at the chip sheet in the chip aisle, which is what I used to do, is no longer a possibility because my phone just says this file's too large. Anyway, I saw this chip and I'm like, I don't think we've done it, but surely we have. And I was like, you know what? I'll look when I get home on my PC, and if we've done it, sure, that'll be my chip for the weekend that I'll dip in some fucking bacon horseradish, hella good. Don't get me started on that. I was going to talk about it tonight. I feel like I maybe should now. But anyway. But if we haven't done it, then boom, I got another chip for Chip Chat. Get home. Turns out, and I looked it up, turns out this is a chip that's been around for like a year. And for whatever reason, we didn't jump on board when it came out. I thought it was like maybe a dedicated to like this area because of our local professional football team and stuff. But it's Doritos Roarin' Ranch. And I saw that on the front there, and I was like, oh, that's got to be because, Carolina Panthers, right? And they're like, no, this is a Roaring Ranch chip that came out last year. Wow, tangy crunch, boy. Woof. We got a description? Please give me a description here. And no description. Wild tangy crunch. Sure. So let's give it a shot. Yeah, bacon horseradish. Okay, give me a minute. We'll get into that. I wasn't gonna. Really strong bouquet on these. I've done the late night cheeseburger Dorito, I'm pretty sure. These don't look like much. They're not like orange or anything crazy or... Woo! Oh. They stink and they taste like they stink. Wow. That's not a Cool Ranch. Have you guys ever had these? I don't think these are good. I'll eat them. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like kissing a girl at the middle school dance, and she's like just eating like a garlicky pizza like right before. That's what they taste like. No bullshit. That's what they taste like. That's a That's a straight up I mean, I'll finish them off, don't get me wrong. I can eat them. Let me show you something though. This is what can make it a lot better. I've been fucking with this right here. Hell of a good dip. Bacon horseradish. Hell of a good makes some cheeses, like block cheese and stuff. But they also make a series of dips. But the bacon horseradish is my absolute favorite. It's available in my local grocery. I don't know about yours. So here's a little tip though. This is a brand new container I picked up. They're good like during the week when I'm being good on the carbs and shit. You can dip a fucking dip a pork rind in these. Sure. But here's my little like pro tip, because it's a nice creamy dip and it's not too. I know what a lot of people are thinking. A lot of people don't fuck with horseradish. I love horseradish. And the spicier and the more like over the top horseradish, generally the more I'm on board with. This is not that dip. It doesn't have that kind of yang to it. It won't fuck you up. Like, it's not hot, it's not spicy. It's got a slight tinge of horseradish on it. That's it. Totally worth it. But here's my little pro tip. Well, 2 pro tips. Number 1, always buy your spices in the Mexican section. It's a black pepper that I've had for probably 2 fucking years. It probably cost me like $2.99. The spices are always cheaper in the Mexican section of your grocery store. I take black pepper and hit it over the top of the dip. I mean, ever so slightly. You don't have to get crazy. I mean, you can if you wanted to. Boom, a little bit like that. Now, I'll use one of these. What I've been using is a cha-ching ridged chip. And don't get it mistaken, it is a ridged chip. But I'll use one of these diarrhea napkins over here in this bag called Roaring Ranch. Yeah. Good stuff, man. I'm telling you. I don't know what I'm telling you, but I'm telling you. Get off a tight shot of me chewing. Corky, what are you doing back there, bud? You looking for a fucking dip and chip, bud? I bet you are, you fat fuck. Why don't you take a lap, bud? Corky. Can you see if Tink ever got the car cranked up? Because we were talking about going to Taco Bell. You want to do that Lux meal again, bud? What'd you think of the Lux meal? I know I don't like that the You can only get chicken in that one thing. It's kind of fucked. I'm more of a beef guy. I don't like the chicken items. It looks like you can't substitute either to get the deal. That's fucked, but you know. All right, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Hey, we're not done though. Come back over to the Twitch side of things. We're gonna rock and roll some more over there. Well, that was cringy coming out of my mouth when I said I didn't like me saying that when it came out. Yeah, I'm a little embarrassed of that. We're gonna go over there and check out the new Ryan Kidd record. We're gonna play that over there, and I don't know, some other nonsense and baloney. So we'll also be on Kick probably. Although Kick's been pissing me off. There's so many bots over there. But it'll be Kick and Twitch. Thanks for joining us for Grown Man Record Night. Appreciate the shit hell damn out of you. Thanks for starting your weekend with us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Get out and do something fun with your friends and family. And tell them I said hello. Don't know what it means. Oh, something cracked. Fuck.